they're being faced with. That's pretty much what the Catholic Church calls exorcism, because they don't really cast out nothing, because how can Satan cast out Satan? His kingdom will be divided. Look at the symbol of Nick Jr., 2 stars. One of them is the inverted star, and the other one is the other star. I'm going to get into the difference of the two in just a little bit. And then I'm going to tie it all together. Here's the dragon tails. You got 2 little kids in a mystical land with dragons. Talking dragons. The only dragon that I remember from the Word of God was Satan, that old serpent that was cast out. But you got a cartoon with little kids walking around with, and this is a two-headed dragon. This is a two-headed dragon. One side is male and one side is female. And little kids just running and playing. I don't know about you, but I know if I was that age, I wouldn't be trying to see and be friends with no dragon. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. But this is what they have our kids subjected to. They have one dragon on here that gave him his name is related to a Mexican god. Quetzalcoatl was the name, but they call the dragon on the show Quetzal. So it's hidden right in there. Then they have this little thing where they wish, was it a shell that they wish on? They have something that they make wishes on. It's crazy. You got Johnny Phantom, who's a regular average kid, but when he goes out and starts to save the world, he dies and becomes a ghost. So to be a superhero, you got to die and become a ghost, right? But this is what our kids are being subjected to. You heard them over there as soon as they saw the clip. They started talking about SpongeBob, SpongeBob, SpongeBob. Yes. Check this out. You can find this too. It was a health kidshealth.org. Kidshealth.org. You can find it. Google it up. It says most kids plug into the world of television long before they enter school, according to the Kaiser Family Foundation. 2/3 of infants and toddlers watch a screen an average of 2 hours a day. Kids under 6 watch an average of about 2 hours of screen media a day, primarily TV and videos or DVDs. Kids 8 to 18 years spend nearly 4 hours a day in front of a TV screen, almost 2 additional hours on a computer outside of schoolwork, and playing video games. I'm going to pause there for a minute. I was just fooling with some numbers, right? Okay, so 4 and 2 is, 6. Times that, I just say an average of 6, right? 6 days a week. I said that because, Sabbath is not supposed to be watching. 6 days a week. That's what? 6 days a week, that'd be what, 36 hours? So you multiply that by 4 for 4 weeks in a month. So that's about 144 hours. Then I multiply that by 12 months in a year. Came up with 1,728. That's how many hours, on average, the kids watch TV, play video games, be on the computer. That's almost a full-time job. That's almost a full-time job, just sitting in front of the TV. Says the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that kids under 2 years old now watch any TV, and those older than 2 watch more than 1 to 2 hours a day of quality programming. Is there any more quality programming left? Now I notice a lot. When we view certain things on even the Animal Channel, they want to show the destruction of other animals. They want to show them attacking, eating and killing, slaying other animals. Everything is about violence. The first 2 years of life are considered the critical time for brain development. TV and other electronics media get in the way of exploring, playing, interacting with parents, which encourages learning healthy physical and social development. So all this TV time takes away from family time. And if it takes away from family time, then it takes away from family worship time. And coming, well, I better show up a little. As kids get older, too much screen time can interfere with activities such as being physically active, reading, doing homework, playing with friends, and spending time with family. Spending time with family, that's very important. And we have a lot of problems because there's not much family time nowadays because everybody is so occupied with everything. High speed, I'm going to move to the next clip because there's something in the next clip I want to get. It says, to give you a perspective on just how much violence kids see on TV, consider this. The average American child will witness 200,000 violent acts on television by age 18. That's a lot. That's more than some people see in war. And I'm talking about being in the military 40 years, seeing 2 wars. Kids may become desensitized to violence and more aggressive. You can answer that just by looking outside. Look at how many young people are just being enslaved, being murdered for no apparent reason. A lot of the stuff that's being put out in the movies and TV, on TV shows, is to desensitize you to the point where if you step foot outside, and you could be talking to your friend, and they get shot, and you just look at them and be like, man, and keep walking. Or it might get you to the point where you'll just be walking down the street, and you're like, you know what, man? But still, you might just step over it. But this is what the world is coming to. I did that purposely. We know what all it is, right? Guys ran up and met somebody else who got a truck. they like guys. I ain't saying go out and sell your truck. I know the Hicks has got that Camry outside. I know he ain't going out and sell that. AOL time on the Exxon. Exxon, I did some research on Exxon, and Exxon was actually owned by Standard Oil. And that was somebody that the guy, John Todd, was talking about that owned the record company. It gets deep. This right here is a double cross. It's just slanted to the side. That's another Catholic symbol right there. The BP sign is sun. You had a star inside the Chrysler. That's the Texaco, you know. And I'm very deep. Secret. You know what the secret is, right? Done, made, or conducted without knowledge of others. Secret negotiations. Kept from the knowledge of any but initiated or privileged. Secret. Password. It says beyond ordinary human understanding. Esoteric. There's that word again. Something that is or kept secret, hidden or concealed. A mystery. The secrets of nature. A reason or explanation not immediately or generally apparent. A method, formula, plan, etc. known only to the initiated or the few. The secret of happiness. A trade secret. Now, society, because we're dealing with secret societies, right? A society is an organized group of persons associated together for religious, benevolent, cultural, scientific, political, patriotic, or other purposes. A body of individuals living as members of a community. A body of individuals living as members of a community. I said that again for a reason. A highly structured system of human organization for large-scale community living that normally furnishes protection, continuity, security, and a national identity for its members. American society. We live in a society, right? We come together as a group of people, we're a community, and it makes up a society, right? These are societies that exist within the society in which we live. A lot of us know what this is, right? This is Masonic sign. They got the Masonic handshake in there, the compass in the square. You got the G. The G doesn't stand for God. It stands for generative principle, which means the male and female sex organs. They also have the I up there above it, so you can't put God and then have the I above it. It doesn't add up. And here we have the skull and bones. Ever since I was a child, this to me meant death. It poison, it kills. But you have organizations with this symbol, that means they're poison, they kill. We also have here, this is the symbol for the Knights Templars. Isn't that what Constantine said he saw? Isn't that what he said he claimed he saw in the vision in the God Horus? This here is I'm going to get to this. This here is the Rosicrucian's cross. It's full of pentagrams, got a hexagram there. Senator Rosa, another